salient, very important, and probably not politically correct, but I don't care. I don't care. You know, we had a situation in California very recently where somebody was making bombs in an apartment. The mother saw him. The mother didn't notice anything wrong. I watched the sister being interviewed. Believe me, in my opinion, she was lying like crazy. I watched that interview. Oh, my brother was such a wonderful guy. I didn't know. And I watched the next door neighbor saying, oh, well, we didn't report them because we didn't want to racially profile or we didn't want to profile. Give me a break. Give me a break. We're like the stupid country. It's so many different ways. Can you imagine what our great leaders of the past would have said with the kind of crap that's happening with us? They didn't want to report them because they thought it was profiling. Oh, okay, they saw bombs. They saw, you know, the pipe bombs. This wasn't to build a bathroom. When a bomb is this long, got to put too many of them together for a bathroom, right? And we thought they may be, but we didn't want to racially oh, okay, you're okay, you're innocent. Or how about where the families and the girlfriends and the wives and everything, they go back with World Trade Center. The worst than Pearl Harbor. Because with the World Trade Center, they were killing innocent civilians. At least while it was a dirty, rotten sneak attack. At least they were attacked. Wow, that was a hell of a... Thank goodness he's on my side. But while it was an attack, at least it was military. But this was an attack on the World Trade Center. So what's happened is we're out of control. We have no idea who's coming into our country. We have no idea if they love us or if they hate us. We have no idea if they want to bomb us. We have no idea what's going on. And then I looked at poll numbers, and I don't mean polls where I'm winning. Those numbers I like looking at. These numbers I hated to look at. And it's very, very sad. I'll go after some of the numbers. 25% of those polls, and this was from the Center for Security Policy, very highly respected group of people who I know, actually. This is people living in this country. 25% of those polls agreed violence against Americans is justified as Muslims. 25%. 51%, these are Muslims living in this country. By the way, I have friends that are Muslims, they're great people. But they know we have a problem. They know we have a real problem. Because something's going on. And we can't put up with it, folks. We can't put up with it. 51%, highly respected number of polling groups, want to be governed according to Sharia. You know what Sharia is. So, I wrote this out. The mainstream media wants to surrender the Constitution. The mainstream media. These people back here, they're the worst. They are so dishonest. No, they're so dishonest. They are so dishonest. I mean, I had one from NBC, a reporter from NBC, and actually another one, I think, from CBS. They actually, in Columbus, Ohio, I had a tremendous crowd, like 10,000 people. It was a love fest. It went on for a long time. Everybody stayed right till the end, right till the end. I had one of the politicians, Kasich, who's just getting, he's a horrible debater. To me, he's a horrible, he made a statement that, oh, they left after 10 minutes. Now, the press was there, they saw it. Nobody says it was a lie. It was a total lie. In fact, I had more people at the end than I had at the beginning. Nobody's leaving. Nobody's leaving here except for the one person that was screaming. So we asked the press to report that it was a total lie, and they don't want to do that because it's not the thing to do. You know, we get the biggest crowds. They don't want to show this crowd tonight. They're not going to show all the people outside trying to get in. They don't do that. They have the cameras right on my face. I say, fan the crowd just to show them. Look at all the people over here. It's a record in the history of the ship. But they don't show it. They don't show it. No. And I say, fan it. I say, fan it, and they never, ever fan it. I say, fan the crowd. They never fan it. And yet, I guarantee you that young woman that just got taken out after interrupting us 3 times, I guarantee the cameras will be on her. I guarantee. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. So we talk about the media, and by the way, some of the media is terrific, but most of it, 70%, 75%, is absolute dishonest, absolute scum. Remember that. Scum. Scum. They're totally dishonest people. I had one the other day where I finished the speech and they said, oh, Trump was interrupted and he left early. Like, I spoke like for 45, 50 minutes. I then answered questions, and then I went around and did, everybody knew it was false. Amazingly, there's a media group that calls the media, and the next day they did the most beautiful story about what a lie it was from NBC. She's back there, little Katie, she's back there. What a lie it was. No, what a lie, Katie Tur. What a lie it was from NBC to have written that was a total lie. And they did a story where I didn't know they had a group like this, where they actually criticized the media. And they said it was a total lie. And I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. And then other people pick it up. It's NBC, so somebody picks it up. Third-rate reporter. Remember that, third-rate. Third-rate. So I said here, the mainstream media wants to surrender our Constitution and our constitutional rights. And I don't want that. I want ISIS to surrender. Okay? I want ISIS to surrender. Very simple. It's very simple. So here's what happened. It's been a little bit of a controversial. It's been a great day because the poll numbers are through the roof. I like that. But I have more, I wish we could call. Is there any way we can call the election tomorrow? Wouldn't we love that? Because who knows? Now they're coming at us in full force. They're not coming at me. They're coming at all of us. They're coming at all of us. Because, we have a noisy majority. They used to call it the quiet majority. People are fed up. They're fed up with incompetence. They're fed up with stupid leaders. They're fed up with stupid people. They are fed up with stupid people. Where our president makes a deal for Sergeant Bergdahl, a dirty, rotten, no-good traitor, who, think of it, they knew he was a traitor because a general and a colonel went to see his group. 6 people were killed looking for him, okay? 6 people were killed, young, unbelievable. I watched the parents on television. I've seen the parents, but I watched the parents on television. Devastated. We'll never be the same. They left to try and bring him back. He left. He deserted. In the old days when we were a strong country, it would be boom, gone. It was called desertion. Now, the other day, I heard they won't even do anything to him. Can you believe it? They think he's going to get away with nothing. He's going to have nothing. So he left. Oh, they treated him pretty rough, though. He got in there. He said, I shouldn't have done this. This isn't working out the way I thought. Anyway, so